Hi guys. Well, art resin thoughts. That means that I'm going to do some art resin, and just 1 second, I'm going to go get some material, some cups. Be right back, guys. Okay. So CHS, yeah, it's a bitch. Cannabis Hemesis syndrome there. Okay. Did not expect that. That's not okay. So what happened? I've been raising cannabis for, well, let's just say I've been smoking cannabis and hashish for 30 years. And I've been smoking every single day of my life for a solid 20 years. Solid 20 years of smoking cannabis and hashish every day, mostly all day long. Now, in the last 2 years, I've been smoking only hashish. That's all I've been smoking is hashish. And in the last year, I have been gluttonous. I have been gluttonous with the hashish, and I have disrespected the herb and the hashish. As in, I smoked approximately between 200 to 300 grams every 30 days or so, which by any standard is simply too much. I understand that. Now, one morning I woke up and I didn't feel so good. I had a very intense pain below my solar plexus. So, right here, above my navel and below the solar plexus. And I'm not teaching you anything here. Everybody who's gone through it knows exactly what I've been through. Except I didn't go to the hospital. And I didn't wait for to be sick for months on end. I investigated what was happening, right? Pretty much immediately because I didn't like it. Um, I went through what the doctors call cyclic vomiting. Sorry, guys. And I was not being able to keep even any water down. And as I was feeling nauseous, I smoked more cannabis, more hashish to try to calm down the nausea, as it always did help. Except this time, there was no help. In fact, smoking the cannabis made me more sick. And only a scalding hot shower would calm my metabolism, which was feeling really groggy and just sickly and not well. So I looked into it, and sure enough, YouTube video after YouTube video, I find out that people are showing up in the hospitals with like super abdominal pain, sickly vomiting. Nothing helps. Cannabis doesn't help. No medicine will help. They all have one thing in common, is a hot shower does. A hot shower or a scalding hot bath simply seems to calm the system down and alleviate a few of the symptoms. Now, you heard me say that I've been smoking approximately 200 to 300 grams of hashish every 30 days or so. So, you might think, well, how is he going through stopping smoking? Because we now have learned that only stopping smoking the cannabis and the hashish will alleviate the symptoms. Well, it's true. First off, I'm going to tell you that right now. however angry that made me, because of course I love cannabis and hashish. They were the first love of my life and are still with me to this day. And so I felt a little betrayed, very betrayed. And I did not really accept it, except I had to. So I decided to stop smoking cannabis and hashish altogether. Cold turkey, right off the bat. I heard a doctor say that it takes 30 to 40 days for cannabis to leave your system. And since I have no intention of leaving my herb and my hashish behind, I put a 45-day mark on myself. And this here is day 15. Day 15 of not smoking any hashish or cannabis at all whatsoever, not eating it, no honey, no nothing. It's okay. You know what? I haven't felt any withdrawal symptoms. I don't feel bad or angry or bored or anything like that. I was using hashish as an excuse not to smoke cigarettes because, of course, I smoke my hashish with tobacco and joint after joint after joint after joint. Just was not good. So what happened? What I believe happened, because it's not neem oil, boys. I'm just letting you know it's not chemical products because I know the guy. And it's organic, baby. Okay, 100%. We're talking ladybugs for mites. We're talking worms, worm casting, glacial mineral sands. I mean, it's organic, baby. So that ain't it. So what happened? What happened to me after 30 years of a relationship with cannabis and 20 solid years of daily consumption? I'm not talking about 3 to 4, 5, 6 days, and 7 days a week, all day long, for $20, man. What happened? Well, this is only my speculation, but I believe that since I started so young, right, my system evolved with saturation of cannabinoids. And now that I've reached the ripe old age of over $40, I will just leave it at that. I believe I created a saturation of my endocannabinoids receptors. I then later learned that any medicine that is misused usually has the reverse effect, which made a whole lot of sense to me because I couldn't stop vomiting, and the cannabis I would smoke to help did not help at all. And so added with the hot shower thing, alleviating my symptoms, I understood what was going down. So I made a decision and I stopped smoking. Don't worry, go ahead, stop smoking, you're gonna be fine. You're not gonna get bored. You're not gonna suffer whatever addiction withdrawals people try to make you believe you will. It's gonna be okay. Now, I'm a little upset. I think that's pretty much the gist of it, right, guys? I had the symptoms. I took action. I felt better right away. 2 days later, a day later, I'm back and I feel good. Now, am I just stopping smoking? No, I'm not just stopping smoking. What did I do as well? I added the Wim Hof method of the breathing, a few exercises, the cold showers, and on top of that, I'm adding the one meal a day action-packed deal. So, going well. The cold showers, they're not cold because of the breathing exercises that Wim Hof teaches us. And only the skin is cold, not the inside, right? So you don't shiver in the cold shower because the inside of your body is warm somehow. So that works out. That's nice. So you could do that and enjoy the benefits of the Wim Hof method. Now, the OMAD diet, which is 1 meal a day diet, is also great, turns out, right? Um, I'm a little hungry after 22 hours, right? Because I feast at 9 o'clock at night. From 9 to 11, I feast. I take my time to eat. I eat the bacon. I eat the stew. I eat the burger. Uh, sorry, I get, probiotic yogurt in me. I eat a banana for potassium. I do all that, and it's working out. It's working out. I get a little hungry by by 5, but it's okay. I can handle it. It's not too much. You see, it's okay. So you should try that as well. Maybe it'll help you stop the smoking of the cannabis like it did me. And it's good stuff, Let's try it here, this antique gold. Put a bit of gold in here, this table action. Just a bit of gold. That's it. Poof. Put it on top. Mix it in. There we go. Yeah, there you go. So this here's a test run for an LED table I want to make. I want to make a table out of glass, right? So it's a glass table, and I want to put the LEDs all around. Here I put, so I did the bottom here as a test run. It's disgusting, I don't like it. So this side, I put a clear coat, and then I put this metallic white in the middle, and then I put a gwab of a clear in the middle of this metallic white. Why did I do that? Is because I intend the lights to go through the clear, then hit the metallic white and still be clear in the middle, so the lights can gather around inside. So this here's a bit of gold. God, it's gorgeous, this antique gold. We'll see how that renders. I wonder if I lost a little inspiration because from stopping smoking the cannabis and the hashish, because I'm having a hard time visualizing what could be done on this piece, but I need to see it through. I want to move on to something else, and I can't just leave it there and move on to something else without finishing the work, I mean, I need to see this through. So this is what I'm doing today. And I thought I'd talk to you a bit about my unique experience of smoking hashish for a solid 2 decades. I don't have diabetes, or I don't have like any physical condition from smoking cannabis for 20 solid years, sorry. I'm smoking cannabis for 30 years, but 20 solid years, like every single day, right? So there's that experience. This here's gonna be a blue theme. I like blue. It's the name of my dog. And I just want my table to be blue. So I'm using some translucent colors, 3 different blues. I'm also going to use my favorite green. It's your Van Gogh awesome green over here, because I have a ton of resin. I just made a lot of resin. It's one of the reasons why I didn't finish this piece any earlier, is because Art Resin is expensive, baby. And just to use this for an experiment kind of irks me, I wish. But there you go. One must try out things to find out things. So here are my blues. I've got this very, very translucent baby blue here that I intend to put around on top of the white here on the edge of the white because it's so translucent. And I put another glob of clear in the middle just to protect the effect of seeing the lights come through. And there we go. Very nice. Very nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. This one's got nothing in it, so I'm going to find something else to put in that one. Let's see here. What could I put in, guys? What could I put in? How about some of this turquoise? Oh, ho, ho. Boink. Okay, good enough. There we are. Okay, très bien. So yeah, if you want to stop smoking cannabis because you felt ill and when you smoke it to quell the nausea, it doesn't work. When you take a hot shower, it helps. When you can't keep anything down, I'm just here to let you know it's going to be okay. You could do it. If I can do it, baby, you can. You know, I've been smoking hashish and cannabis for probably longer than most of you have been alive. And I'm fine. Except for the CHS thing. So I'll give you an update there on when it's going to be. The 25th of April will be sort of the my 45-day mark. And I will smoke again. I will smoke again. And I hope I'll be able to and not get sick because that would just break my heart. I'm not ready for that separation. Cannabis tastes so good and hashish is even better. I came to say the expression, you know, a friend with weed is a friend indeed, but a friend with hash is better. Of course, that only probably makes me laugh. Thank goodness mom doesn't speak English too good because basically it's the algorithms and mom that are subscribed. So, gros bisous, mamounette. Gros bisous, mamounette. Kisses, mom. You know, love you, mom. Everybody be good to your moms. Fuck. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to put, so I don't want to put the gold right away because that's going to block, obviously, any LED effects. More probably going to be a surface addition. I'm going to try to put my baby blue super translucent game over this part on the edge of the white, so I'll be able to see the effect that it made, pardon, as it cured. There we go. I'm gonna put it here, tranquilo. There we are. Did I forget to use my my super awesome green? I did. Well, I forgot to use my super awesome green, and I used this turquoise instead. Okay, let's just put some of the turquoise around like so. And maybe a bit more over here like this. Okay. I'm probably just going to do rings. Try to create a geode effect, you know. I want to bring them together a little, like so. You want to bring your colors together. There we are. Very nice. Oh my goodness. I forgot how Art Resin was satisfying like that. Okay, what else, guys? just want to let you know that it's gonna be okay. If you're trying to stop smoking cannabis, you're gonna be okay. If you experience the horror of CHS, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. Um, just go for it. You know, don't hesitate. Get well. I just want to put this antique gold around the darker blue here. Not too much of it. And here we are, some more blue. There we go. Just doing rings. And I don't want to assume anything because to assume anything makes an ass of you and me. I love that. But I will let the resin sort of flow and presume that they will end up looking like a geode. Right? Because that's the idea. I want to create a geode-like table and have the lights sort of shine beneath. So I'm making thin and thick layers of the color as rings as they go around. Like so. I'm going to use this up here. There we go. And there we are. So yeah, it was kind of a fun bonus for me to discover Wim Hof as I was trying to figure out how to get well, you know, and watching the YouTube. And the YouTube gave me the Wim Hof. There you go, I didn't even look for it or anything. It just sort of appeared in my feed. He's a cool cat. Cool cat, you know, no pretension, just a nice person trying to help folk get well, showing them what he's learned. So, what happens with the Wim Hof is that the system sort of goes into fight or flight mode, and you get so many benefits from the breathing and the cold water techniques. It's incredible, just incredible. It's really worth it. And then the 1 meal a day thing, that's pretty incredible as well, because what happens is that your cellular body eats the dead cells of your cellular metabolism for to replicate itself, for the multiplicity thing that cells do, you know. And that's extraordinary, because of course, as we evolved as humans, we didn't always have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with a little snack in the between. You know, that wasn't always part of the diet. And if we had needed that throughout human history, well, we simply would not have made it. Think of the lions who sometimes spend weeks without food, and crocodiles, all that stuff. Nature doesn't need food all the time. And that's what I discovered. I just go around filling the gaps. Like this. There we go. Just a thin line around my gold. There we are, because I already have the clear on the edge. All that extra over here. There it is. There we are. Very good. there you go. And let's see here, I have a bit of this left. So I'm going to put it, where am I going to put it? I want this to go on the edge like so. So I need to bring it over here like so. And also I have a feeling that this whole thing's coming towards me again. So I'm going to have to prop it up again. I thought it was level. For sure I thought it was level. Okay. Gotta prop it. Let's see what we got. Show me what you got. Man, I can't wait for Rick and Morty to show up again. It's gonna be so good. Oh, like this piece here is not gonna be really all that good. And I apologize for that. I'm not a true artist. I'm just trying to calm down. And art is good. Like that calms down. Art is a good thing. Hoppa. Okay. Boink. I'll put some more of this dark blue here because I love it. And it looks like I'm not gonna do an LED table because I suck. Right? I'm just not as good as I thought I was. And I just wasted a whole lot of resin. When I could have done something else with it, like cover my my paintings, my acrylic paintings with some awesome resin to make them shine and have depth and all that. But there you go, a lesson learned. I hope you guys learned something as well. So, I mean, it's important to do experiments, but I don't have as much money as I thought I might. Come on, Bitcoin, man. Come on, Bitcoin. Do something. So this was the idea, right? I have put a clear coat on top, then the white metallic. Then you saw me put the clear coat around. This is for the light to penetrate within, right? And so I have these clear translucids and opaques to play with the light, as it were. And that was the idea, right? I wanted to do something here that could replicate on the table over there. But I just don't have it, guys. I don't really like what I'm seeing. I'm going to take the air bubbles out. But at least now I can move on. You know, I can put this aside and just move on with my life. Try to find another, just make some different art. So there you go. You want to take the air bubbles out like that. Slowly, you want to move your heat gun around. Make sure you heat up all your resin. Without burning it. There you go. Forgot to put my green in, and it's not because I'm high, because I'm not. You know? It's possible to be forgetful even when you're straight, apparently. What a gift. Okay? How does that look? Horrible. I hate it. It's not what I wanted. I have a hard time putting my visions down like so. But I seem to remember that I had more of a vision when I was catered and I knew what I wanted. And here I am, looking at my piece, trying to finish it. And it just didn't work out, right? My clear blue went around the white and did show through the existing effects. That's nice. What else could I learn from this, you know? You tell me, if you've learned anything, you could tell me in the comment section below. Although, you know, nobody ever does. Well, I guess because I never have anything much to say. But there you go, it's pretty exceptional for me in my personal life to have stopped smoking hashish and cannabis cold turkey. And if anybody wants to try, I'm here to tell you you can, and it's going to be okay. Okay? It's going to be okay. Just stop it. Stop smoking. Don't worry about it. You don't need to wean yourself off or any of that game, right? Like, listen, if I didn't have to wean myself off after 20 years of smoking every day, and I mean, the last year was just gluttonous. I'm going to say vulgar, you know? Wake up at 3:30 in the morning, start to roll a joint. Smoke the joint, I have a joint in the mouth, I'm rolling my second joint. Basically, joint after joint after joint until I go to bed at 11 at night. Every single day. Hashish. The purest and most organic hashish there is on the face of the planet. Absolutely ridiculous. So, gluttony in anything is bad. You must respect cannabis. Cannabis is your friend. Cannabis will be there when nobody else is. You know? But if you disrespect the herb, you will get slapped, my friend. You will get slapped in the stomach. And you will feel hot and cold and hot and cold and all groggy all over. Your entire body will feel horrible. And cannabis will not help your belly. It will not help your body. It just will stop helping. And that's the sign that you have to stop smoking cannabis for at least 30 to 40 days, right? You gotta let it leave your system. You've been abusing it. So stop it. No more abusing the cannabis. Be good to yourself. Please be good to each other. And I'll try to make a piece a little bit more nicer for you next time. I'm sorry. I apologize. I hope everybody has a good day. Look how beautiful it is. It's a beautiful day. There's no reason to be upset about anything. Stop smoking cannabis. You can do it if you need to. Okay? Okay. So much love, much respect. Be good to your mom. Be good to your dad. Be good to your family. Be good to everybody. Why you don't want to be good to everybody? Just be nice. Be a good person. Okay. Peace. I'm gonna shut it